I'm hobby photographer, and I've been using Canon 50D 10 years. Um, it's a great camera, but it's too old, so I needed a new one. And today I want to talk about what how I chose the new camera, and there was some mistakes in this journey, and I wanted to share with you. So I know the what I needed to take a good photo. It's what I need. It's like a deal breaker. It's a must have, like a must have. It's a one single standard bright zoom lens. Because I'm hobby photographer, all I need is just I need to take my picture of my partner, my girlfriend, and my family. And for that, it's impossible to carry multiple prime lenses because I'm not professional. You're gonna take a photo of your partner, and you're saying that, wait, I need to switch the lens. Give me a moment, and they're not gonna wait for you. You're just a hobby photographer. You're not professional. You can't tell them every time you take a photo that you can't tell them please wait. So you you need a single standard like a bright zoom lens, like a 2.8 aperture, like a low aperture. We don't talk about kit lens. I know the professional photographers sometimes say that the kit lens is still good lens, but we are not gonna talk about it because it's a good lens because you're professional. It's not because the kit lens is good. The, the there is it's limited. The kit lens is limited. There is some photo that you can't really take with the kit lens. So you need a 2.8 aperture, uh, like a Canon 1755 and like a Sigma 1750, yeah, some or Tamron 1750. Yeah, I'm talking about this kind of zoom lens. The whatever my camera body is, I need this kind of lens. That is my must have condition here. Uh, so I checked the internet, and I wanted to go with the mirrorless. So because I've been using Canon and I really like it. I made a great photo for 10 years, and so my next choice was okay. So I need to say that budget. Okay, it's like a 1K US dollar or something like this, and maximum maximum you like a 1,500 US dollars, something like this. Yeah, let's say that we have this kind of this amount of money. So the full frame mirror is not our option. So we don't talk about like a full frame body. We are gonna talk about crop body or mirrorless, crop body mirrorless, APS-C mirrorless. So it seemed that the Canon M50 mirrorless camera was the best option for me because a lot of YouTubers are uh, really talking so much about good thing over Canon M50, and they really complimented this camera. So I bought it, and I bought it, and many YouTubers and reviewer mentioned about adapter, and because there are not so many good lens, so yeah, we I thought that must have is this lens, but Canon doesn't have this lens. That was the problem started. But the many reviewer, the reason why I still bought this camera was that the people saying that you can use adapter, and because I have a Canon 50D with a Tamron 1750 mil, so I thought that this is a reasonable choice because I already have lens. All I need is just a new camera body with a great autofocus and a great the new technology and system, eye tracking and something like, and everything, and adapter. So I bought Canon M50 and adapter, and a lot of people saying that this is great that Canon M50 can use EFS lenses with adapter. And okay, so I thought, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, yeah. What? Yeah, it's a really good deal. So that's what I bought for the first. And then when I attached the Tamron 1550 with adapter to my M50, I just instantly realized that this is not right. And the lens is so heavy and the body is so light and it's not balanced. You just feel that this is not right. And this is not the camera that you are gonna spend your next 10 years. You, I was just not happy. And I, and I realized and I learned about this lot of fragmentation of Canon adapters, and I was really pissed off to Canon. This the Canon, the brand, this company made people's life so harder. This company is really bad because this company is making a lot of people still they recently made a new mount, so they have like a EF mount, EFS mount. These are okay because they are compatible each other, but there's EFM mount, you need adapter, and now they have a RF mount, which is super expensive. We're not gonna buy this. We don't have money for this. Your wife will kill you if you go with the RF mount and this kind of body, and it's so expensive. So Canon M50 and adapter was the first thing that I thought this is right, but not before long I realized this is not right. Uh, I hated using adapter, and adapter is not light. It's also heavy. Lens is heavy. Adapter is heavy, and the only thing light is the body, and which makes it really unbalanced. And this is making the whole journey pointless of going in a direction to buy mirrorless. Yeah, because there's no point to go with the mirrorless anymore. So I sold it. I sold this camera and adapter. And what I bought, well, I bought Canon 90. It was a great camera. It's a really great camera. Uh, so I used the Tamron, and also actually I really wanted to use a Canon 1755 for a long time. So I bought this lens together because my Tamron was a really old one. This one is also old, but my Tamron has a really loud autofocus noise, but this lens has a really quiet the noise. So this is what I had bought after M50, and I really liked it. And but the problem is this camera, even though it's a really great camera and it has a really great battery life and everything, but it is so heavy. It is so heavy. So as I said before, I've been used to Canon 50D for 10 years. So actually, this should be okay because these are not that different. These are not that different. But because I touched this M50 and this I was already going in this direction to reduce the whole weight, because you know this is everyone, this is what everyone's thinking these days. You realize the camera is so heavy and you want to reduce your pack, and you want to have more room in your luggage, and so you want to have you want really compact camera, uh, especially ever since I touched this Canon M50, and and then I touched this 90D and this lens again. I realized that I need a compact camera. This is not what I'm gonna use for my next 10 years. I'm gonna have kids. You know, I'm gonna have children, more bigger family. There's a lot of things to carry in my hand, not the camera. It shouldn't be the priority because your wife will kill you, right? And the first thing you need to sort will be your camera. So I decided to sort it before it actually happened, because I'm pretty sure that is gonna happen in my life. So I couldn't stand this heavy camera. It's just so heavy, so I sorted. So I was really like screwed, and I was thinking, yeah, okay, maybe I'm gonna just use this my Canon 50D. I had made a great photos so far, so maybe I can use more. I've been searching a bit more. I decided to search a bit more, and I realized that recently, like October in 2021, it's very recent, and Sigma released the new lens. Like this lens is the exactly what I needed, what I wanted. You know, remember I talked about this single standard bright zoom lens. We don't want prime lenses, because you need three different prime lenses. Like you need a 80 mil and like a 30 mil and a 50 mil, because when you have a pretty girlfriend, you need a 50 mil. Otherwise, this distortion is not gonna be the thing that make your girlfriend prettier. When you have a pretty girlfriend, if your girlfriend is not so pretty, maybe you need this distortion to catch up. But my girlfriend is so beautiful, so I needed 50 mil lens to take the photo of her as she is. So you need three different prime lenses. That's not what you want. So you need this lens. Okay, so let's go back to the lens that I was talking about. The Sigma recently released 1850 2.8 aperture for E mount, the Sony E mount, and 2021. It's a really like the latest, the very recent lens, and this has like 250 grams or something like that. It's just so so compact, so light, and it's so much lighter than other like Sony zoom lens and like a Tamron like zoom lens. The E mount has some another alternative zoom lens, but it's really uh, yeah, it's really heavy and expensive, a lot expensive. And this one is like it's only like a 60 US dollar or something like this. Yeah, it's a very reasonable price. Something I don't remember correctly, but something like this. Yeah. Okay, so this the opened my eyes and it just it was clearly that revealed the direction that I should follow. So I ended up uh, both. I ended up going with the Sony Herpa like 6300. It doesn't matter what model you. It just depends on your budget. You can go. You can even go with the 6000 and 6100 and 6300, 6400. If you have more money, 6500 because it has image stabilization in body, or 6600. I really wanted to have a 6600, but I don't want to spend so much money for this body. And so yeah, so this is my new camera, and I bought this lens and the second hand Sony camera, and I only spent like 1K US dollar for this, and this is amazing, and it's amazing. The Sigma is the company that makes people's life so much easier, and this lens is almost same with this kind of lens like this Canon and Sigma and a lot of other bright lenses. It has almost the same result, and except the image stabilization, but it's so light and compact. And because this camera and lens is so light and it's very easy to use, you don't need to carry a lot of different lenses together. Because it's so easy. You just want to take a picture more, and that's the best thing for hobby photographer. And this camera is gonna going with everywhere with me, because this is so right, and this is great. So yeah, think about it, and don't fall into the trap with Canon. They are too bad. They are so bad. Yeah, fuck Canon. It's this mount. It's really bad. Yeah, thanks for listening.